Hello winners, are you planning next week's trade? Then you have come to the right place. I'm going to go through, in this weekly Forex forecast, I'm going to go through EURUSD, pound, pound yen, gold, USDCAD, US oil. So stay tuned. Trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever has happened in the past doesn't need to happen in the future. So whatever money you invested today can be lost tomorrow. So don't risk more than 1% per trade, not more than 5% per month, and be happy. Have a demo account, have a profitable strategy before you go live with your money. So this webinar does not contain any investment advice. It's only for educational purposes and, as some say, entertainment purposes. So if you find me funny, please join along. My name is Ewinningstrategy. I'm a Forex trader and an economist. I help you guys becoming a successful Forex trader. What does that mean? That means you need to have a track record of profitable trades on demo. That means that you should have a strategy. That means that you should plan ahead. So let's go planning then. For EURUSD, I want to start out with the COT report. COT report is the big boys and their positions reported on every Tuesday afternoon-ish. So that would be 21st of July, around 12. So around here, that's when they reported this week. So you're wondering, isn't it? When you're wondering how can you use that? Well, they're increasing their buy positions on euro. They're increasing the euro. They're decreasing the dollar spending. What do you think dollar will do? Euro dollar will do? Well, going up. Awesome. But there is a problem to it currently when we then go down to technical analysis, because we have extended our profit taking. We have not taken profit yet. And the question is, how long are they going to keep it? Well, if you're a buyer, you're continuing buying until you see a lower low. Okay, good. So your plan is, well, you want to take it up from 1550 to just short of 1800, around 1790. Okay, that's your plan. Good, nothing else. But if it does something else, such as double top, lower low, challenging that low, goes below that low, comes back up, then you should be very cautious of what you want to do next. But price is then going down to 1400. Well, what do you do at 1400? You take it back up again. So for me, I don't know if we're going to continue in this pace. You're already late if you want to take advantage of this move. But I also think that as long as we still see continuing higher lows, we're still going higher. Okay? So the question is, should you have taken profit by now in this area? Yeah, you probably should have. Are you on borrowed time if you're a buyer? You probably are. But the planning for this week is, so we need to have very specific rules of what do we do, right? So when it makes a new lower low, challenging that low, coming down to that low, pulls back, you should probably close your positions. But if you see price just coming down and then shooting up, awesome. So if it closes below 1583, is really your line in the sand this week. So yeah, I think that's that. Continue. I also believe that you should check out my entire strategy video in learning more about my strategy. So click the link below above. Then I would go to pound dollar and we would say, okay, all right, what's going on here, boys? The boys has taken it up north. So what was different from this week from last week? Well, this week we actually had decrease in pound positions and decreasing dollar positions. But overall, we are still bullish because there's more buyers than sellers. So we continue. But also the retail traders here have still not figured out that this is actually an uptrend and has actually bought this. And if you didn't notice, that was the plan. Done, dusted. Boom. I should have done another euro. Boom, boom, boom. Daily, weekly, monthly. Everything is hit. If the price falls now, that is kind of what it should be, but it doesn't. So, okay, fine. So what I mean when this happens too early, this is what I tell you. It can come to a counterattack. It can even come down all the way down here again. Are you prepared for that? Well, this one you're lucky about. But if you find that to be a buy entry, you're actually late to the party. Okay? So what do we do this week then? We are buyers. So we will look for buy opportunities, take it up to 29.50 and head to town. And we are going to the beach because profit is coming. Well, I don't know if profit is actually coming, but what I do know is that's what I would do. And if market does something else that I don't plan to do, if, for example, if they go below 26.80, I wouldn't be too sure about buying it anymore. Okay, you see that? Plan A is I would buy the pullback and then up, but if that doesn't happen and it breaks lower, I might be cautious. That might not be the trading conditions for me. See, I have a plan. That's your plan too. Or you can adopt that plan, or you can make your own plan. Another plan could be to sell it. Okay, let's go there then. If you want to sell it, what do you want to see? I would see a challenge down here. I want to see price to come down here and then back up and then down. It can happen fast. It can happen with a double bottom, higher, lower, 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 whatever. But whatever you want to see, you have to challenge the previous low. Until then, it's still bullish. All right. Target is 2,500. Booyah! Let's go to the next one. I desperately want you to succeed, so check out my Discord channel. It is free, and if you have more questions for me, just ask them and I will try to respond as fast as I can. And yeah, happy trading, people. Gold diggers, gold diggers, gold diggers, gold diggers, gold diggers. This is one of the trades from one of my students. Sorry for showing you, but he is currently in profit and still has it open of 1,000 pips or whatever it is, units. And then, yeah, and then you can just calculate the lot size if you want to, if it's 0.01 or if it's 0.10 or one lot, and calculate how much. Because he just took advantage of the analysis provided to him. That's all, nothing else. So you can see here that gold is gold digging higher and higher and higher, went up all the way to 1900. Ooh, great. That's a lot. Well, how did it go for the month then? I think we are well above that too. Okay. That means also gold is overextended. And by the way, boom. Profit hits. So let's go to, let's say, buyers and sellers. If you're a buyer, what do you want to see? What do you want to do? What do you want to do with the drunken sailor? What you would do with the drunken sailor? What should we do to gold 2 week this week? If it goes higher, take the pullback and you continue higher up to 1954 or all the way to 2000. I don't know when we're going to hit 2000, but I think we'll hit 2000 this year as well. And I might be talking fast now because right now we are coming into August. You should be prepared for August. You should have done your analysis on August already. If you don't have, you should do it before August. What happens in August? What has happened previous years in August? What do you anticipate to happen in August? Are we going to go down? Are we going to go up? What is your plan, Stan? Please provide it to me so we can go through it and say, okay, that should be a good plan or not. But if you don't plan, you might also fail. Because failing to plan is planning to fail. I don't want you to fail. So please, do your plans. If this one fails, we might go rising down again to 1800. Is 1800 a good buy or is it a bye-bye? I think that's a good buy, even though if it does make a new lower low, or it comes all the way down to back to 1900, 1800, I would be like, okay, yeah, praise Jesus. Anyways, that would be an amazing thing because that's just a better price. I might not buy, But if it comes down here and make a double bottom higher high, I would take it, right? So that's my plan B. And if not, just continue to ride until it makes a new lower low. Don't be scared. We are, yes, very fast-paced market. We haven't had any, I would say, valuable pullbacks. So if you are waiting for a pullback, you need to have a new low. Okay? You have to close. You need to be below here, coming back down, pull back, then continuing down before you can do anything at all. Don't sell it now. There's no need to sell it now. It's actually foolish to sell it now. You have to wait. Sit in your hands, like I do now. Sit in your hands and wait until it does what it do, and then if not, eat ice cream, mow the lawn, mow the heck, no, clip the heck, or what you call it in English right now. But yeah, do something else. Help out your wife with something she needs help with. I don't know what she needs help with, but yeah. She might be the hero in your family and you're just trading Forex. Now's the time, because you don't have the market conditions, to help her out. Anyways, pound yen again. Boom. Okay, again. Buy. I don't know if I said this is maybe bullish bearish, but still, that's a profit target. And then you're like coming up, making a new high. Take the pullback in that green candle there at 1400 on 20th of July. That should at least be your entry if you're a buyer, and then take profit. Ding, 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 ding. After that, we went sideways. All right, that is plan A up, and that is plan B up. All right. So where is your target, mate? Well, 1337 sounds like a good deal to me. That's a round good number. Or 37.50. So either that or that, depending on what you want or if you want to see. But you should have a trade plan, and you should also have demo account saying which one you should take normally. Because you don't go into any investment without doing research before, do you? Good. I was thinking that too. So, do a research. So, coming back down to 35, 32 sounds like a good deal. Then we can take it higher. But if you're a seller, what are you doing then? Well, this sounds actually like a good deal to you. But we are kind of in a range. I don't know if I would to sell in the middle of the range. But if it goes higher, it would be a bullish move. So as a seller, I would be like, I don't know, maybe not this way. But you should see. If it then makes a new low, catch the pullback, trade it lower. I think that's maybe a better idea if you're a seller. All right? Booyah! Let's go to USDCAD. Boom. Okay. Again, we have profit taking this week. Ding, 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 ding. Ka-ching. Okay. That was my blackjack. I don't know what you call it. Those slot machine things. Been too much on those ones. Sell. Take profit. Goodbye. All right. Sell. Goodbye. Next week down to 32.5. Goodbye. But then this week it could be turning around. I don't know if it was just sideways movement. So make sure that if it does make a higher high above 34.70, you're like, I don't know if I want to do this. All right, then don't. But you might want to sell it if you're a seller. Wait for that to happen if you're a buyer, and then take it up to 36.5. 36.30 if you're a buyer. Okay, good. What I want to do now, tell you about what is. There is membership on this YouTube channel. There is also a live show tomorrow at 19:30 GMT +2, which is Paris time, Paris time, Berlin time, Oslo time. So 19:30 I will be live. We will be having a lot of fun talking together. And if you become a member before that, you would have prioritized comments. So I would take your comments before anyone else if you're a member, and if you also pay some small coins here and there, to get your comments, stick to the chat, and I will also see your comments, because right now my live shows are becoming a bit more crowded with people, which is good. But I also want to just make sure that you also have a play in this. You can also have your way to make your comments or your will tackled right then, instead of spamming me. But what I also want to say is that there is a Discord channel where I help out you and everyone else to becoming better Forex traders. We have a great community, so it's just in the links below. Awesome. I also do have a technical analysis course, by the way, if you want to check out that too. And I do have a mentorship group, which is getting crowded too. So I think maybe prices going up there again. Might not happen now, but might happen in the future. So take advantage of that. And if you need my help, please go to Discord and we will talk and we'll have a lovely time. And until next time, I haven't had any complaints. And if I do have complaints, I will make sure that I will tentatively make sure that you are happy. And there is 30-day money back guarantee on my courses. So if you feel like, meh, Ivan didn't teach me anything at all, which would be very weird, by the way, there is, yeah, those potentials. Oil should go to 42.20, or if you're a seller, which you can say that it's trying to do, it's down to 39.16. Yeah, I think that's that. Well, what do you want to see? What do you want to do? What? Well, if price comes up here, I would probably sell if I was a seller, but I don't. I would then take the next pullback. I would then take the next pullback. I will then take the next pullback. I will then go into 15 minutes, and I can take the next pullback. So go. Stop. Trend trading, okay? It is actually quite relaxing. See? If you're a trend trader and you're just wanting, well, this wasn't a trend though. Let's see, yeah, here. Okay, so when you have a new high, take the pullback, you buy. You have a new high, you take the pullback, you buy. Take the new high, you take the pullback, you buy. Take the new high, you take the pullback, you buy. Ding 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 ding. That's how difficult it was. Okay, let's go do gold or oil again. Okay, I think this is rising up. I wanted to rise up, and that's what I planned for. This is not necessarily a very good setup for me, but if I do get a higher high, I am more likely to buy than sell it. Pound has a decrease in the COT report. Yen has an increase. Aussie has a decrease. Gold has an increase. USD has a decrease. Euro has an increase, and CAD is going down, and Swiss is going up. Really, what I just said was very fast, and a summary of it is Aussie, pound, CAD is the commodity, is going down. That is risk off. We also have, and then New Zealand is the only one, actually. It's the only one. And then yen and Swissy, which is the other two risk on pairs, was rising, which is also risk on. So it's basically just Euro, USD that is still risk on. This is risk off. This is risk off. I don't know how long EURUSD is going to be the only one in this clan to do that alone, but they still have those stimulus things, and I think that the stimulus thing is actually going to make it rise. Okay. Apart from that, I think we should have a great weekend. Cheers, guys.